This, unless my old eyes deceive me, is a golden eagle.
That's correct.
Called Sebastian. What kind of a wingspan have they got?
Quite impressive, about 6 feet.
So they have, by cracky. Can we do an interview, just the three of us? I'll do this interview from back here, if it's all the same to you. Hi, Emma. Welcome. So, falconry is what your game is, but this is a golden eagle.
That's right. Falconry is a generic term which encompasses the hunting of eagles and hawks and falcons.
Yeah. I'm going to conduct this interview looking at you, but with an eye on the eagle as well. It's the eagle's eye that frightens me. They have a kind of basilisk glare, haven't they? Look at the eye of that thing. Has he been made up?
He hasn't. He's had a bit of a preen in the dressing room in
Bit
preparation.
of a preen. Yeah. He's very yellow around the old mouth. Is that...
That's natural, yes. Some people think it's a sign of a young bird, but in fact in birds of prey, you find this in all of them.
How old is he?
He's 7 years old.
As long as he doesn't turn on me, I'm all right. 7? Is that old for an eagle?
It's not old, no. He could live, well, longer than I could.
How old do they usually live?
The oldest recorded one was 94 years old. So in theory, somebody could inherit him after my death.
Does he enjoy working on television?
He has seen the inside of a studio before, yes.
Yeah. And you're not afraid of him?
No, we've had him since he was a chick, so we get on pretty well generally.
Yeah. So you, if I may say, it's not the kind of job that one would think. It's not the kind of job that one thinks of a young lady taking on, falconry. How come you thought of doing that?
I was introduced to the birds when I was 8 years old, and they're totally obsessive. My love of the sport really encouraged me to stick with it as a career.
Yeah, but did they love you? I mean, you love him, but does he? I mean, he's an animal, of course, and a very wild animal, but...
You'll never really know. Their relationship with you is based around the work and the training that you do with them. From your side, you may dote on them.
Yeah.
From their side, they certainly recognize you.
What's the basis of the training? Is it really keep them hungry, or...?
Well, falconry, as such, is training birds to catch game, training birds of prey of all different types. And when they take game, it's really them working in a partnership with you. You train them through food, and thereby try to keep them in the condition that they would be in their natural environment, in their natural state. Because, of course, it is a natural sport.
Yes, it's very naive of me to say, and I mean, I know already your answer, but many people looking at a bird like this killing its prey would say that's incredibly cruel.
Well, of course, a bird of prey in its natural state takes game every day of its life.
Would this bird, or any bird of prey, does it kill for pleasure or only kill when it's hungry?
They don't kill for pleasure. They kill purely when they want to eat. Some days they're not always lucky. People tend to imagine that they're more efficient than perhaps they are. We usually reckon that they will kill maybe 1 flight in 7. So some days we come across the Sebastian Co of the rabbit world and come home very disappointed.
What do they kill?
Golden eagles can take rabbit, hare, up to the size of wolves.
Wolves?
Wolves. In Russia, they're trained to catch wolves. Normally for that, they'd use the female of the species.
Is the female bigger than the male?
The female is bigger, yes.
I see. And you teach the falconry of all shapes and sizes. I mean, it's a terribly old sport. It's probably the oldest hunting sport in the world. How can you teach people? What do you need a certain type of person, first of all?
No. People come to... We run schools.
Yes, go on.
We have people from all walks of life. Basically, the birds don't mind, provided they're handled sensitively.
Yeah.
We take the minimum age of 12 on the courses that we run, and the oldest person celebrated his 77th birthday with us.
Yeah. Is this a hungry bird?
He is slightly hungry.
He is hungry,
hasn't been fed today yet.
Yeah. There was an idea that I should take him on my hand, or even pet him, but if you don't mind.
Discretion.
Yeah. So, you teach them from peregrines and from falcons and all the rest. This is the biggest type of bird.
Mm-hmm.
Are any of them easier to teach?
Yes. We start beginners with a common buzzard,
Yeah.
which is a sort of smaller cousin, which is found in the British Isles. And people take them through the stages of training, which firstly is the formation of the relationship between the person and the bird. And you bring them generally into the condition that you would find them naturally. But of course nowadays most of the birds that we fly are bred in captivity. So we're not actually taking birds from the wild for sport.
I see. But this bird would survive in the wild?
Yes, the essence of falconry, particularly with captive birds of prey, is to produce a bird that's fit enough to take game in its natural habitat and could in fact survive.
I think it's eager to be off, and I think it's been a great pleasure to talk to you, and thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you in hospitality afterwards, Sebastian. I'm drained of all emotion after that.